Hi everyone, this is Caroline Speaks, The State of Our World, on Tuesday, July 6, 2021. So what is it? Good, better, and different? All three, I'm afraid. Well, let's take a look and see what's happening in the world. Okay, now, it seems there's been some good news in Honduras. Glimmer of hope in Honduras. Ex-Dam CEO and West Point graduate convicted in murder of Berta Caceres, who is a water protector, environmentalist, and activist, and she was assassinated uh, several years ago. And she was a fighter for her people and their land. And she was assassinated. And those who participated in her murder have been caught. Many of them have been caught and they've been sent to jail. But now the CEO of this company that wanted her out has been convicted in the murder of Berta. Thank you. Now, Exxon is exposed by Greenpeace. Greenpeace tricks top lobbyists into naming senators they use to block climate action. Good for them. And they're Democrats and Republicans that Exxon uses. Now, in regard to human rights, investigators are probing the deadly Colombian government crackdown on protests. Oh, that's not one. Several years ago, I remember Colombia was involved in a lot of drug wars and stuff, so it never ends. Now, other news. The World Health Organization, or WHO, warns against dropping public health measures as Delta coronavirus variant spreads. President Biden says getting vaccinated is the most patriotic thing you can do. I agree. UN says 400,000 people in Ethiopia's Tigray region are in famine, with 1.8 million on the brink. So why do we, Ethiopia, why don't you step up and take care of your people? U.S. trained Honduran ex-military officer found guilty of participating in the murder of Berta Cáceres. That is good. Actually, he did go to West Point, and the U.S. maintains a school called the School of the Americas. I call it the School of the Assassins. It's in Fort Benning, Georgia, and it has trained the past, the current, and it will train the future dictators of Latin America, all with the eye of keeping Latin America in the pocket of the U.S. Very nice. Okay. The northern hemisphere is baking, and tropical storm Elsa makes history in the worsening climate crisis. Now, black community in Memphis defeats oil pipeline that threatened water supply. That is good news. Jessica Resnick has been sentenced to 8 years in prison for eco-sabotage on Dakota Access Pipeline. Israel bombs Gaza Strip as Palestinians launch incendiary balloons. A bomb is quite a response for an incendiary balloon. Israel, wake up. You're going to have your day to be in court and pay for all your crimes against the Palestinians. Now, a leader of Chile is leading the rewrite of the Chile Constitution. And various human rights going on around the world, human rights abuses. Now, 11 heavily armed men with Rise of the Moors militia group arrested in Massachusetts. I believe they shut down a highway. And there are a lot of groups out there, heavily armed groups. a Native Hawaiian activist who opposed U.S. imperialism, has passed away. A great loss to us. Now, um, okay, Israel, better wake up. You're not going to be doing what you're doing forever. So wake up and treat your people well. Now, some good news in Tennessee. A black community in Memphis defeats oil pipeline that threatened their water supply. Tennessee environmental activists are celebrating the cancellation of the Byhalia Connection Pipeline, which would have carried crude oil over an aquifer that provides drinking water to 1 million people. The company dropped its bid to build a 50-mile pipeline through predominantly black communities in the Memphis area amid intense community opposition. Community leader Justin Pearson called the pipeline cancellation extraordinary testament to what Memphis and Shelby County can do when citizens build power toward justice. The fight against the connection drew the support of civil rights leaders, including Reverend William Barber, as well as former Vice President Gore, who called the pipeline a reckless ripoff. What a lot of people don't realize, pipelines, coal plants, power plants, all kinds of things, they're built in minority communities. And then the emissions from them harms the minority communities. There's a place in Louisiana called Cancer Alley. It's home to lots of companies and their infrastructure that pollutes the air and the water and makes all the people sick. So anyway, so the good news is that this pipeline in Tennessee has been defeated. That is very good news. Okay. So actually the news of the world is not very good, but it's there. Okay. So what you have to do, the coronavirus is still with us. The Delta variant is strong and it's spreading all over the world. So wear your mask when you go out. Practice social distancing. Only out when you have to. And when the vaccine is available for you to take and safe for you to take it, I would take it. I had mine on May 27th. Okay. Now, how about a little music? So today, why don't we sing, haven't done this in a while, Amazing Grace. Amazing Grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed. Through many dangers, toils, and snares I have already come. 'Tis grace hath brought me safe thus far, and grace will lead me home. Okay, thank you for joining us, everyone, this evening of Tuesday, July 6, 2021, for another meeting of Carolyn Speaks State of World. Hope you'll be back with us again tomorrow evening. In the meantime, take care of yourself, take care of yourself and others. Stay safe. And remember, kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way. Thank you. Good night. See ya.